Hello guys, and welcome to an episode that I'm gonna call "What the fuck is this?" So guys, my I'm gonna read this email that I got sent. Copyright claim: your video has been blocked in some countries. Far Cry 4 episode or Far Cry 5. My apologies. Episode 4, Falls End. Hi Skull Raider, a copyright owner using Content ID has claimed some material on your video. As a result, your video has been blocked in some countries. After looking into this, I'm not going to show this because otherwise I'd have to do a bunch of cropping and editing and blurring so my personal information doesn't get out. But basically, I'm banned in South Africa, which is, we'll get into a little later, which is completely and utterly fucking wild. So, this means that your video is still up on YouTube, but people in some countries may not be able to watch it. This is not a copyright strike. This claim does not affect your account status. So, this isn't a copyright strike. So, I'm not getting an X for this. I'm not getting like a few day ban or anything. Nothing like that. Video title: Far Cry 5 Episode 4 Falls End. Copyright content: Prize Fighter. After looking into this is a song by Kelly Clarkson, Trisha Yearwood and Kelly Clarkson. Claimed by Pius Essent, which I don't know what Pius stands for. It's like they have a region in Belgium and they have a region in the US. It's a music company. SME, Sony Music Entertainment, and WMG, Warner Music Group. Why this can happen: your video might contain copyrighted content, or copyright owners can choose to block YouTube videos that contain their content. Yeah. And then they give me their spiel about how to unblock and if it is actually right, or if I need copyright safe songs or whatever. But now let's look into this a little bit. So what is Pius? Okay, so Pius is a music recording group. So you can look and read through every single artist here. Every single artist. So the people that we're looking for is Trisha Yearwood. And trust me, you can look through as much as you want. You can Google any of this yourself for validation, by the way, if you'd like. You're not going to find Trisha Yearwood. You're not going to find Kelly Clarkson. And we'll get into this later, but look for a guy named Mac Miller in here too. You're not going to find him either. But let's go on to SME. What's on SME? Alright, so SME is Sony Music Entertainment. Now, there's not many people registered under this. Obviously, whenever anyone makes a game soundtrack, they usually drop their soundtrack into there. But go ahead and take a look through this. Again, look it up yourself. Yeah, look for Trisha Yearwood. You see her on there? You see her anywhere on there? How about Kelly Clarkson? You see her on there? And, I'm just going to ignore the fact that this is weird as fuck that I got copyright claimed for two artists that have nothing to do with Far Cry 5. But we'll get into that a little later. Okay, again, we haven't gone over him yet, but Mark Miller. See if you can find that in there. No? Well, that's obviously weird. So they obviously have to be in WMG or Warner Music Group, right? Like, they have to be, right? Go ahead and read through this and tell me if you can find this Trisha Yearwood, Kelly Clarkson, this Mark Miller guy. So, and again, you can look any of this up for validation if you guys want to, if you guys want to dive into this along with me. And if I'm actually wrong, please, dear God, let me know in the comments, and I will make a video correcting all of this and how I was wrong. I will do that. But now that we've looked into these groups, let's look into these people actually a little bit, in case you don't know who any of them are, and get into this Mark Miller dude a little bit. Alright, so we're going to start with Kelly Clarkson. Again, if you don't know who she is, she's absolutely everywhere, and I'm genuinely astounded that you don't know who she is. But she had, like, I guess, backing vocals or whatever. She was featured in the song, in the making of the song. So, but keep in mind, she's not registered into any of these. She's not registered into any of these. So, what about Trisha? She obviously, like, also there's some information on here, but it's weird, I mean, considering she sung the song, but she's not registered to any of the people that copyright struck me. Let's look into this Mark Miller dude a little bit. So, no, I know I've been talking about this guy. He's just kind of like a small-town country artist, I guess. I don't know who he is. Maybe he's super popular and I'm just living under a rock. My bad if it is. But, I guess he had some correlation with this too, which I'll show you in a little bit here. But I'm just so astounded. But let's look at the video description of Prize Fighter and see where Mark Miller mixes into this, because I want to make sure I touch on all the bases. So yeah, here is the description. Alright, so here's the video description. Let me try and read this off here. So, how you guys can go ahead and read over this. I'm going to read over it too. Give me 1 second. I need to pull this up. For some reason, my gallery just crashed. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. Here we go. Prize Fighter featuring Kelly Clarkson. Obviously, I had to be careful not to show any ads or anything because, quite frankly, this editing is taking forever, and I'd really prefer to not make a second one of these videos. But a Prize Fighter featuring Kelly Clarkson. 21,000 views, so not really that many, but who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? On Trisha Yearwood's channel, published February 7th, 2020, provided to YouTube by the Orchard Enterprise. There's like the featuring and whatever. Gwendolyn Records, obviously these people are registered under Gwendolyn and whatever, because like it's literally in their comments. There's no way I'm not even gonna bother checking into that. There's no reason. They're obviously registered here. And then there's a producer, Mark Miller. That's where I brought him into this. But you notice how there's nothing under here about Warner Music Group, Sony Music Entertainment, or Pius. You notice how there's nothing down here about it? And you guys can look into this video, look into the song. I haven't listened to the song. I don't know if it's any good. But I'll go ahead and check it out. Look at the description. Again, you guys can look into absolutely any of this. This is like, you can fact check it yourself if you want to. Again, if I did something wrong, please tell me. But now, let's look on to something else. But yeah, just so I don't get hit with another copyright, here's pretty much everything about it that I can show you without getting hit with another copyright. But again, you can look into this. This song has nothing to do with any of the people or any of the companies that hit me with this strike. And I'll show the email again here in a little bit. But it just completely baffles me. And now you can look through. I myself have read through the track list for Far Cry 5 3 times. Now I'm not gonna screenshot the entire list on my tablet, then try and screen mirror it onto a web browser through a super sketched UI, and then have to go in, zoom in on everything, crop out what I don't want, and screenshot the entire goddamn list. That's what I've done for every single screenshot that you've seen so far. And it is taking way too long, and I need to find a new way to do this. But guess what? It's damn near 12 o'clock at night. I got sent this email at like 11:30. We sat around, joked about it a little bit, went into a rabbit hole, and now here I am 15 minutes later making a joke, pretty much a joke of a video about it. But so yeah, this is just, it's fucking wild. Now I'm not going to show us, but you can look into this yourself. Apparently Sony Music Entertainment, SME, has been doing this to a handful of other people too that have been having a problem with it. So if you guys want to look into that, you can. But let's go through this email one more time. But yeah, looking at this email once again, and after going over all of this, have you guys seen anything related with Sony Music Entertainment? Anything related to Warner Music Group? Anything related to Pius? Anything related to do with any of these people with this song? And again, let alone that the fact that this isn't even on the Far Cry 5 soundtrack. Again, I'm not going to go through putting all that on here. You guys can look it up if you want to give validation on it. That's completely fine with me. I'd almost prefer it if you did, just so there isn't any skepticism out in the air. But I looked through the playlist 3 times myself. I had a friend of mine look through it quick once, just glance over, but you can go through it in alphabetical order. You will not find anything, not only just this song, but from any of the artists. None of the other songs on here that I know of are registered to SME, to Warner Music, whatever the fuck anymore. I don't even care. Or Pius. I don't even actually know what Pius stands for. But it baffles me, guys. It baffles me. If any of you guys have any information on anything or anywhere that I went wrong with this or anything, please let me know where I fucked up with this, okay? Where not even just me, where I had a squad of me and 3 other guys looking at this, thinking, what the fuck even happened? So, yeah, basically to sum this up, I got hit with a copyright claim. My video's now banned in South Africa, like the southern region of Africa, and let's be honest, why people, that's a terrible joke. I'm not even gonna make that. Forget I said anything. Um, it baffles me. It's fucking nuts. But yeah, sum it up. Banned in the southern region of Africa. This video is for featuring, and I'm sure they don't even know who Kelly Clarkson or Trisha Yearwood or Mark Miller or any of these people are. I'm sure that they don't know who they are. But yeah, I got banned in Southern Africa for a song, for playing a game with a song in it that the song isn't even in it, by artists that aren't even known in anywhere in Africa, let alone Southern Africa. But again, if you guys have any information about this that can help me during this, maybe something that can get it unblocked, I'm sure that I can go in and figure that out myself. But if you guys have any tips for that, any way to get to YouTube support faster, please let me know. But that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching this weird ass video. And you know what? I'm almost gonna take this as a milestone. I'm gonna take this as a milestone. My first YouTube copyright claim, and the first time I've ever been banned or something I've done or been taken part of been banned in another country. It's fucking wild. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna thank you guys ahead of time for any support I get in the comments or any advice I get in the comments or Discord. Thank you guys for that. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and most importantly, guys, stay cool. Peace out.